Nothing to do this week? Don't miss another event. Go to blacksinsanantonio.com for our event calendar. The home of the largest business directory in San Antonio with an African American focus. Sign up today for our weekly e-blast and text message alerts. Help us make this a better community. Connect, empower, grow.
Because it matters to you, it matters to us. It is Black Video News with your host, Keith Scott. Black Friday Live, San Antonio. Here we go.
I want to thank you all for tuning in to Black Friday Live. I'm your host, Keith Scott. You know it's that time where we come with hot topics and subject matter, but always with a special guest right here on Black Friday Live. Now, you see these bottles on the set today. And yes, they are liquor bottles because we got a dynamic company that's right here on Black Friday Live that's touching and making their mark in the industry when it comes to their own brand in liquor. Yes, they are here, 500 Vodka. Miss Teya Smith and Mr. Kyle Smith. How we all doing today?
All right.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Appreciate it.
How you? Well, you know, I got to make sure the introduction is right with 500 Vodka on the set. What's going on,
just
y'all?
right. That was just right.
How you all doing?
Doing well.
Good. Thanks for being on the set,
Appreciate
Kyle.
it.
Man, let's go right into it. Tell my viewers, and we'll start with the lady first because she's right on the end. Tia, let's start with you. Tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, that's not a problem. This guy here, we've kind of ventured into this vodka thing together, but it all started years ago when we met in junior high and started dating in high school.
Okay.
And
She's talking.
Yeah, on Long Island in New York. And, we decided at a young age that, New York was not going to allow us to be who we wanted to be for our age and, not having any money and not having any sight of a career just yet.
Right.
We went off to school together in Alabama. And from there, we would visit San Antonio during our breaks.
Right.
And it was just cheaper to get to Texas during our breaks to visit my uncle than it was to get a ticket to go back to New York. So we busted on a Greyhound.
Yeah, came to Texas. That's cool.
We came to Texas.
Yeah.
And that was the start of it in 2000 and 2000.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of 99.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah.
We got down here. Yeah.
So Kyle, tell us, pick up from where Tia, because here, you guys been married for quite some time too.
Yes.
A dynamic
years.
marriage couple.
Yeah.
Branching out with a vision together.
Yeah. So we got here in late 99. Both of us started working, doing well in our career, veterinary medicine, and she was in research, doing well in there. Years later, we have our daughter back in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And just kind of changed our lives, changed how we thought of things, how we looked at things.
Yeah.
So moving forward past that, she's growing, she's getting older, she's doing her own thing in theater arts and things like that. And, sitting around in the backyard as we, drink, having a few cocktails with some friends.
Right.
I kind of decided that maybe we could do it.
Yeah.
So we started thinking about it, started thinking of plans of, what we wanted to make it out of, and it just kind of snowballed. We just kind of kept moving with it.
Yeah.
And as we kept talking, we kept thinking, and we, next thing you know, we wanted a corn-based vodka because, it has a sweeter finish at the back end. So we just started brainstorming and coming up with it. So,
yeah,
that was the birthplace of 500 Vodka, was our backyard.
In the backyard, you guys started?
Well, that's where
the vision of
the vision of it was,
and it was
together, just kind of just thinking about the vision together.
And it was a grueling task to figure out what base, because, vodka can be made from many different bases. There's grape, there's potato, there's corn.
Yeah, so many different.
We had a grueling task of tasting all these bases of these vodkas,
Right.
It was,
I can imagine. So that's where it started. And I remember years ago, it's been a while since I've seen you all.
It's been a long while.
And, for my viewers out there, I do know 500 Vodka, but I remember 4 years ago, even where you are, you guys were in your stages with branding and, putting the liquor together, the bottling and all of that, the labeling and all of that stuff. But man, I see you got a unique product now.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we have 3 flavors. We have a neutral, which is here in blue. We have a strawberry lime, and we have a coconut pineapple. Our coconut pineapple, we entered into the New York International Spirits Competition.
Okay.
And over 33 countries, over 600 entries, and it won a silver medal.
Yeah, I see you got that. I see you got him decorated
Yeah, you
already
gotta put the
with
bling
bottle.
on. You gotta put the bling on.
So we're pretty proud of that. First time out the gate, entering into a competition to come away with the silver medal was another step that kind of kept us pushing along and saying, okay, we could definitely do this. Because we've tasted it, we like it, but to hear that somebody outside of us who doesn't know us, didn't even know about the company or the bottle, just had a glass and tasted, thought that it was silver medal worthy.
Right.
Yeah, well,
it was
that's
definitely confirmation that we were on track to what we had planned to put out.
Yeah, set out with with a vision and then put it together, and then there's the fruit of the hard work right there. But yeah, I mean, tell my viewers. So now, where's the bottles? Where can you get the bottles at?
Well,
we're talking about purchasing the liquor.
Yeah, we're in Total Wine and More.
Okay.
In San Antonio. So they have 3 locations. There's one at the Forum, there's one at the Rim, and there's one across from North Star Mall at Del Norte.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're already in stores.
Yes.
We entered in there mid-February, about February 15th. So it's been a 4-year venture for us. From beginning to now, but we've recently got into Total Wine and More.
Well, that's good, man. So yeah, just trying to get this out. What's in store? We're half of the year here. With 2018, what's in store for you guys at the end of the year, or just to finish out the year with 500 vodka?
We're doing amazing things. As you know, the Martini White Party is coming up.
Correct.
And we'll be at the bar there, which is amazing for us to be able to give back to our community, and also on a platform that, essentially is what we're trying to convey to our daughter is, there's business for people like us.
Right.
So, for her to, through our eyes, be able to see the things that we're going to be able to experience and the people we'll come in contact with, she'll learn that, there's never any obstacle you can't reach. You don't go for taking in what people say you can't do.
Right.
So, I mean, this is more than just us. There's a whole army behind us that are, rooting for us.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Got a nice support team.
Oh, absolutely. And the cause for, the Martini Party is amazing. It's the party with the purpose and giving back to the community by way of scholarships. And
that's going to be really unique for you guys to have representation
absolutely.
and be a part of that. One of the biggest parties here in San Antonio, where you got thousands of people that turn out. They come from everywhere.
Absolutely.
When it comes to the Omega Sci-Fi chapter here, so that's cool. Glad to see you guys.
It's amazing.
That's this August, so 500 Vodka is going to be a part of that.
Definitely.
That's good stuff.
After the summer, we plan on branching out. We're looking to move our products to Total Wines, hopefully in Dallas, Houston, and Austin.
Okay.
So we do our tastings in San Antonio.
Right.
And when we do branch out, we plan on doing the tastings there as well. So we don't have anyone else representing our product. It is us.
Absolutely.
If you come to a tasting, you will
These are the
definitely
faces.
see us.
Well, man, that sounds good. So right now, let's just touch on the different flavors again. You got strawberry.
We have a strawberry lime. We have a coconut pineapple in our neutral.
And your neutral.
We wanted something that was a mix. There aren't a lot of spirits out there that have the combo flavor, so we kind of wanted something.
Is there a hot button on one of them right now?
So,
when it comes to...
you know what? We've done a lot of tastings, and we've had groups of women come in on their way to a bachelorette party, and they really dig the strawberry lime. Okay. And then we've had people come in when it's really hot outside, and they like the coconut pineapple, because the coconut pineapple tends to be a favorite because of the undertone of coconut. A lot of people really like the coconut, but this was a flavor that I had come up with because I like rum, but I'm not like crazy about it. Right. So, but I do like my pina coladas. Okay. So I went with the coconut pineapple, and there isn't any like it on the market now.
And that's the one that actually won the.
And these are all clear spirits, so you can add them to any drink, and it's not going to mute the color at all. Right. It's not going to change the way your drink looks. They're whatever you add to it is going to look beautiful, and it won't change the color. It won't look, like if you want to mix different drinks with it, then this is what you're going to get. And the flavor is so clean. Because it is a corn base, it doesn't have that harsh burn at the end like your traditional potato based.
Right.
Because corn is softer on the finish and it's sweeter. And it's gluten free. So there's a lot of people out there with gluten allergies. So if you're not allergic to corn, then corn is a good option for you.
Well, I can just, imagine that the whole goal is to be on every shelf.
Absolutely.
All over, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we use all natural flavors, so no matter how long it sits on the shelf, which hopefully won't sit that long on the shelf, the flavor never changes.
Right.
The flavor never gets muted out, never changes color because of all the natural flavors that we use. So it is a spirit that will stand the test of time.
Well, man, I want to thank you all so much. Now, for my viewers that want to stay connected and get them some of this 500 vodka, how can they get connected? Please tell my audience how they can stay connected and get some of this vodka.
So on Facebook and Instagram, you can follow us at 500 Vodka. We often do put drink suggestions on there. If you're not, familiar with vodka and the different flavors, we'll give you suggestions on what kind of drinks you can make with it. We post often about drink suggestions, and we also post often about when and where we're having our tastings.
Yeah, is that the website? You give them the website?
The website is 500vodka.com.
500vodka.com?
Yes.
Well, you know what? We'll have to get you guys and stay connected and get you guys and, let my viewers know how you continue to progress with 500 Vodka right here in San Antonio, Texas. And thanks for being on. Teya and Kyle Smith right here with 500 Vodka. They gave you some good information. If you're interested, please give them a shout out. We're going to be coming right back with more on Black Friday Live. So stay logged on for more.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Nothing to do this week? Don't miss another event. Go to blacksinsanantonio.com for our event calendar. The home of the largest business directory in San Antonio with an African American focus. Sign up today for our weekly e-blast and text message alerts. Help us make this a better community. Connect, empower, grow.
I want to thank you all for tuning right back to Black Friday Live. You know where we come with these hot topics and subject matter. Now, my second guest today on Black Friday Live has been putting an event on here in San Antonio for the last couple of years. He's here to talk about his event that's getting ready to take place right here in San Antonio. And he's a professor at Kansas University, Professor Roger Booker. How we doing, Professor?
Good to see you, Keith.
Good to see you. I know you just got in, Professor. It's been a long ride, huh?
It has. Yeah.
Got a professor at Kansas University. Professor, just tell us a little bit about yourself real quick, before we talk about, what's going to be taking place with the event.
Well, I'm a military brat. Dad was in the Air Force for 20 years and moved all over. Then I joined the military.
Okay.
Served in the Army. Did my time in the Army. And then after the Army, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I started teaching in public schools. And then now I'm at the University of Kansas teaching in education.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you been teaching at Kansas now, Professor?
I started 2 years ago. I should be there for the next 3 or 4 years at least.
Okay.
And then, I don't know where I'm going to end up going from there.
Now, I got to sharpen my razor up today because we got an education, a professor that teaches education. Don't try to drill me today, Professor. I may not make that one.
Yeah.
But, Professor, let's go right into it because I know you have a passion when it comes to young kids and then young kids that are inspiring to reach goals when it comes to academically and education and, kind of furthering their education and you have a passion for that. But let's talk about this event for my viewers out there. Professor's got an event taking place, the Andre Book Foundation that's going to be having an event June 30th here. The 5K run walk event. Tell us a little bit about, the foundation and what this foundation means to you.
The foundation means a lot to me because it's named after our son, Andre, who passed away 11 years ago.
Correct.
And so what we do is, as you mentioned, education is my passion. I'm very passionate about education, especially kids trying to get an education.
Correct.
So what we do is we are working hand in hand with the San Antonio Area Foundation to establish an endowment so that we will have scholarships for kids forever. After we're gone, long gone, there'll still be money here for kids here in the San Antonio metro area to get scholarships.
Right.
So we give our scholarships to military kids.
Okay.
And to underprivileged kids and kids in the Randolph Metrocom area. So we're just here to give back to our community in Andre's memory. So he was one of those loving kids who had time for everybody. And unfortunately, he died too soon. So now we're doing this in his memory.
Yeah, he was a great athlete too.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He was
all right.
Yeah, he was a great athlete.
Yeah. Now he took after his uncle, But,
he took after his uncle in sports.
Uncle. Yeah. Because our whole family we're athletes. Our whole family's athletes. We have we have one brother who got drafted by the Mets and the Phillies.
Okay.
Out of high school and out of JUCO. We have cousins who had some time in the NBA, and then we have cousins who are playing in the NFL and CFL. So athletics is part of the Booker family. So if you're a Booker, pretty much you're going to be an athlete. But we also have scholars too. So I have cousins who are professors.
Right.
James, it was at Alabama A&M. And teaching. So teaching, education, and athletics. That's part of the Booker.
Yeah, kind of coincides with
that's what we do.
With the Booker genes.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I hear you were a pretty good baseball player too, Professor.
Yeah, I love me some baseball.
Yeah. Well, man, let's go in a little more in depth with what takes place, and you kind of told my viewers a little bit about the foundation. But, the foundation and this event is going to be June 30th. Tell us a little bit about, what's going to be taking place at Blue Bonnet Palace.
We did this. This is going to be our third year of doing this. Last year was kind of a trial run. And this year we're looking to get at least 100 runners. But what it is, we just go out there and have a little good time. The race starts by 8 o'clock and everybody's done by 9.
Okay.
For those who are running.
Done by 9?
By 9. So everything's done by 9 running. But what we do after the run is over with, we have a little get together. We have food, fruits, and whatnot. And then we even have beer. Because, after the race, people like to drink some beer and
get a cold beer.
Yeah. And sports drinks. So, we have a lot for the people. So this is just really about bringing healthy stuff to the community, and it's a fundraiser for us.
Yeah. And the proceeds go to scholarships.
Go to our scholarship fund. Yeah. So the money that we're going to generate from this will go to our scholarship fund, and we'll just take this money and give it to the San Antonio Area Foundation. So we have a goal of $30,000 for the endowment at San Antonio Area Foundation. So we're almost there. We're at 20, So we just need a little bit more.
Need a little push.
A little push to get
So
us to
for my
30.
viewers, need a little push on June 30th. Now, Professor, how can people get connected and get more information with this 5K run walk that's taking place?
Yeah, they can go to our website, AndreBookerFoundation.org. We're on Facebook, Andre Booker Foundation 5K.
Okay.
Or they can call me. And I would be more than happy to tell them where to go to sign up for the event.
Okay, well, Professor, keep up the great work. Thanks. I know you just got off the road, but thank you for taking the time out to share that information with us right here on Black Friday Live. Man, 5K run, June 30th. For more information, you can go to andrefoundation.org. Or if you want to be on the show, you can always shoot me an email, kscott@avistaproducts.com. Come on, let's get you on the show. If you're making an impact in the industry, if you're making an impact in the community, let's talk about it. Let's get you on Black Friday Live. I'm Keith Scott. We'll see you next time right here on Black Friday Live. As always, be encouraged.